afternoon, everybody. I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays, and this is Detroit Lenny. I'm back again. I'm so sorry about yesterday. I literally almost died. I still feel like I might be dying. Don't get me wrong. Oh my God. We moved Josh from 1 p.m. to about 1 in the morning. I come home and just crash. And then like 5 a.m. wake up. It had to be dehydration. I've never had a migraine, but whatever migraine, like how people describe them, that's what it felt like. Like my head, and look at my leg. Look at this business. You even see? Oh my God. My whole entire thigh is like insanity right now. But you know what? I got reminded that I have muscles under this layer of beer drinking.
You do?
Fluff. Yeah, I have muscles under there somewhere. So a couple things to update everybody on. First of all, remember about our sponsor, Caesars Sportsbook, up to $1,500 in a risk-free first bet for all new accounts. That's going down. Just got to use that promo code morning15, morning15, or there's a link in the description of the video. Also, Brian Gillihan won the last Woodies standing. We've got a winner chicken dinner. So excellent work there, Brian. And then everyone like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. We've got two special guests today. We've got Joe Madden from Joe Madden Sports. And Josh keeps thinking I'm talking about the fired manager. He's like, you're going to be on Joe Madden's show. I'm like, not that Joe Madden. It's a different Joe Madden. She's much prettier than he is. Much prettier. Fair. Yeah. And then Tim Earle will be on to tell us some WNBA action like he tends to do in sports.
Yep.
Okay, let me get her little thing in here. Hi, Silky.
Well, Tommy Salvato's already won.
Woo! Get it, Tommy Kid.
Yeah.
So Silky's going to go with the Astros on the money line. Yes, Allie Andrew. I was on her show last week, and she'll be on today, and then I'm going to be on her show again tomorrow. So little girl power going on here in the sports world. Little girl power happening. Hi, Rycade. How are you? Marie's going to go with the Braves on the money line. I cashed the Rockies. Whoever gave that tip, I think it was AJ's, that the Dodgers haven't covered the run line in Colorado in 7 games. Well, now they haven't done it in 9 games, and I cashed on the last 2. So, yeah, I like that trend. I'm going to bet it again today.
But everybody seems to be on the Astros.
Yeah, well, after yesterday, I can see why. They scored 4 runs in the first inning.
Yeah, but yeah, see, I don't look for back-to-back epic performances like that. I mean, it's still the Mets, but
it's still the Astros too.
Whatever. Y'all do you. I'm on the Astros Mets Nerfy.
All right.
That's what I'm on.
Mets Nerfy. Yeah. We'll see what maybe Joe has some thoughts on that. Also, hi, Chill Will. Oh wait, did you get J Rock? Sorry, J Rock. Yeah, and hi, Crystal Craig. Good to see you. Blue Jays team total over 4.5. Chill Will, glad to see. Oh my God, is Chill Will still in? Oh, I have it right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Just crushing stuff. Stuff.
I'm on Crystal right now. Blue Jays.
Korma, Texas Rangers money line. Where's my MLB?
A lot of early games today.
Yeah,
a lot of early games. So
getaway.
A lot of people trying to get their picks in early and often. So that's cool.
Don't think I'm not taking that Rockies run line. It's at a +2.5. Allie Burns will be betting on that. Okay. Joe Madden, yes, she left them. And she's on her own now. So I'm trying to help her promote her own stuff. She had Derek Stevens on, the owner of Circa and the D and the Golden Nugget. She had him on the show. So I want to know how I can get him on our. Actually, it might be a conflict of interest if he came on our show. Since, we're sponsored by Old Caesars. But maybe during football season when we get into that Circa contest. What's up, Laterica? Hit that like button 2 times, once on the Max Wagers Network, which if you guys haven't already subscribed to the Max Wagers Network, please do so. And then once on picks and parlays as well. Simon says the Minnesota Twins on the money line.
Gotcha.
Michael Ghost. Padres is what you're going with. Okay. I need to open up my thing here.
Oh, I hate that.
How was your yesterday? What are you up to?
I'm good. I did okay. We called some gut plays, some winners. Mets game over the 8. Called the Diamondbacks over the Padres. Our squad bet with some plus money with Texas Rangers run line, so that made some money. It was like plus 105-ish. So
the Rangers smashed yesterday, didn't they? Smash.
Yep. They were minus 150 on the money line, but we took them run line, and they got after it. So ain't hating there. Yeah, Tim should be here probably about 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes.
No, Joe's first. Joe comes at 1:15.
I didn't know that.
I did.
Well, that would be great information to share. So Tim's coming on.
I've been saying Joe's going to come on, and then Tim will come on after. Ladies first, gentlemen. Obvious. I shouldn't even have to say that.
So when the producer sent out the stuff, he told Tim to come on at 10:15 and her at 10:30, or our time, Eastern 1:15.
The producer should maybe ask the person that confirms things about that. Okay, well, we're about to see what happens. Let me text her because her schedule's so crazy.
I just figured the guy I didn't do the whole ladies first. I just figured Tim had the spot. She was
sorry, you're 1:15. I just know her. Me freaking too. She does deserve better. I just know her schedule was really crunched. So it was like, how about this time?
She didn't respond to me when I sent her a message on Twitter. So that's awesome.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Yeah, man, I moved. I was like the hero of moving. They had hired 2 movers and the 2 movers couldn't come. So it was just him and Theo trying to move. I was the hero of the day. I don't think they realized just how tough I am until yesterday, or until the day before yesterday.
That what's that chick with the headband? Does she wear
Rosie the Riveter? She's actually on. When I used to clean and paint houses, she was on my business card. She was my chick. My company was called Holy Shift. Fever Mercury under the 167 for EJ.
And I'm gonna tell you what, if the Astros lose today, half of last Woodies going out. Ooh. Half of you Woodies are out. I'm just saying. Tread lightly, folks. And that's an early game, so it is kind of that thing.
So we're going to know real quick. We're going to rip a Band-Aid off. Yeah, and already we've got Pittsburgh started, so no one can get on them. And then I think y'all know Tampa Bay started also. That started a bit ago.
Yeah, Brewers are up 1-0 on them. Pirates already up 2-0 on the Nationals.
Ayo.
We're 5 outs away from Lenny's Nerfy cashing.
Yeah, it's 66% of the money is on the Astros. That line's moving the right way. 71% of the money's on the over. That went from a 7 to an 8.5. Well, I see a lot of 8s, but I see 8.5s out there too with the juice on the under.
Yeah, by the way, there's 31 people left in last Woody.
Okay. 31.
Troy,
what's up,
Sorry, 2 days left in Handicap 10. New Handicap 10 starts on the 1st.
Let's update real quick before she gets here.
Yeah.
She's great at what she does as well. Yeah, she is. I like her a lot. She's got a great energy. I saved the day. You and Medic are my superwomans. Y'all, I mean, honestly, it was insane. Just because I'm small, I use physics. So like I can lift it, but then I like lift it. So I use my leg to pop it up, or I pile shit onto a big blanket and I'll pull it because I can do things like that.
Crushing it.
Physics. It's just physics. That's my leg. That's what my leg seriously looks like right now. That's how bad it is. That's the top. That was the side. This
physics,
is the top.
Man. Physics.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that bad. Esh had his first basketball game last night. And
I saw your Facebook post this morning. I saw it or yesterday. How'd it go?
It was great. He scored the first 4 points of the game. Then he hit a 3 in the fourth quarter, which was awesome. And they won, I want to say it was like 25-17, but the freaking scorekeepers were off. They didn't give us 2 points. And when he shot that 3, they only gave him 2 points for that. So here I am, like, I did statistics for UNLV basketball for 10 years. I'm like losing it. My OCD needs these numbers to be correct. And I tell the ref, I'm like, yo, ref, the score's wrong. He's like, he looks at it. He's like, I don't think it's wrong. I go, well, we've been in the fourth quarter for 8 minutes and they've still got third quarter on the board. So something's wrong. Like, don't tell me I had a fit. Plus, I feel like crap. Like my body hurts so bad. I'm like, don't freaking talk crap to me. I'm Wonder Woman right now.
There you go.
Crying out loud. But we won. It got close. It was a 2-point game at one point. So those 3 points could have made all the difference. So if you think I'm not going to next week's game with a pad and pen, you're freaking wrong. You're freaking wrong. You just got a professional statistician, Henderson Rec Youth Center.
Yeah, Brendan's basketball thing was like that. Like he didn't know like what the score. They just kind of half-assed kept score because they didn't care. And it was like whatever.
Oh, it's not whatever for me, because what's the effing point of me being here right now to play this game if the score's not right? That stuff like that drives me crazy. I got into a fight with a girlfriend over darts where she threw the dart, but she stepped over the line. I'm like, you have to reshoot that. And she's like, no. I'm like, well, you stepped over the line. She's like, just a little. And I lost it. I'm like, why do you think there's a freaking line? It's not suggestive. There's a line there because that's what the rules of the game are.
It's just a little.
And then you give a little, and then a little more, and now we're just using darts like a pin cushion, right? And just sticking it where we want it to go. That's what it ends up being. Communism. It's communism.
It's just a little.
Just a little. There's a line on the floor. Stand behind it. Football.
It's just a little line.
Like the over 7.5 in the Cubs-Reds game, the pitchers haven't been good in their last 2 out. I love Ferret Farter. Every time your name comes up, I crack up.
Ferret Farter.
I don't even know if I want to know where that comes from.
I don't.
Yeah, I get a Richard Gere vibe off of that name. Just saying.
Yeah, that's fair. Joe Hoff, I don't have you in last Woody.
Joe Hoff, you felled out. What'd you have,
Robert
Joe?
Dixon, you got to start these tennis.
This is why me and Medic had all those damn jobs. We know how to fix everything. It's true. I told Josh and Theo, I was like, this was my job for like 3 years. I helped people move and clean their houses and painted and all that stuff. And I don't think they saw it coming. I told Josh, I'm a little beast. And he goes, I don't know. I go, I'm a little beast. And then by the end of the day, I think he got it. I'm not taking that back.
I love that. When you say little beast, I think I'm a little teapot short.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. I'm a little teapot. Okay.
I'm a little beast. It's what I am.
Beast.
I wish I could flex my muscles, but I can't because they're so sore.
Yeah. That's when you knew. That's when you know you used every muscle. You've used everything you possibly have.
Well, the worst part was like, I was like, you know how you put one foot on one thing and the other foot on the other so you can reach up high to get something? When I did that, like, this is my bad hip, and I just heard like pop, pop in this one hip. So I'm sore, but this one leg, I'm limping. I'm like when you're big wheel. Remember when we had a big wheel?
We got bad limbs. We got bad
joints.
Yeah, just bad appendages.
I've got a hitch in my get along. I know, huh? He's a Cavalier. That's Escher's team, is the Cavaliers. Oh. He's getting a bigger shirt too. His shirt was way too small. All right, Robert, some more tennis. Maxine Creasy. See, now I don't know what's going on with my guests. God damn it.
Tim will be here.
I'm not letting Tim on because if Joe comes on, I want her on. I told Tim he's the later one. I said this last week. No, I'll let
Yeah,
him on. It's
okay.
fine. But as soon as
Can we? All right, we'll talk about this after because I don't want it to be a fight. But you can't tell people. You can't randomly. As much as we text, you can't text me a week ago and expect me to remember what the hell's going on 2 weeks from now or a week from now. We just you gotta have some kind of email or something, or the day before because I forget. I got so much
I understand
stuff.
that. I understand. You could have asked too.
I did. I sent you a text message like, "Where to send Joe the thing?" And I'm like, "I already got the Twitter."
Watch
thing.
neither one of them show up now.
Just kind of hope neither one do, so then they don't show up at the same time. That sounds so bad to say. I don't mean it literally, but oh, David Allen.
It's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's fair.
Braves money. Okay. I know he makes me so proud. He cut his own hair. While I was moving with Josh, he decided to cut his own hair. So he did like the straight across, like the M&M cut, but he cut past his widow's peak. So he like had a little shaved widow's peak. And I'm like, dude, this is going to grow out very odd. And he's like, well, not today at the game. Shave it off, Mom. I'm like, all right,
not today. Not today, Alice.
Yeah. He's a little beast. He's a little beast himself. He's been working out really hard. He goes down every day and plays. He's been meal prepping himself. He's like,
is he enjoying it? Is he having fun? Or is he taking it too serious? Because Brendan kind of took it too serious for a minute. And I'm like, look, bro, let's just have some fun. We're not, we're not competing for the, the world championship here. Okay. It's
right.
It's,
well, to them it is.
To them it is, right. But I'm like, let's just remember, take a deep breath, have some fun. We're just, we're in 4th grade, bro. Like we're just playing, like, but I will say this, when he was playing, he was out front every day, practicing, free throw. And I'm like, just keep shooting free throws.
Yeah, Esh is all about the 3. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Justin McKelvey. God,
we already ran through everybody on
wicked day. Portland Timbers. Let's go, Portland Timbers. All right.
I thought that said Portland Trailblazers, and I was about to be like, bro, NBA is over. And then I'm like, oh, Timbers.
Hi, Brian Gillihan. You won the last Woody standing. Congratulations, friend. $100 and a T-shirt. You know where to send it because you've sent me stuff before, but in case you forget, Morningwood Contests with an S. Okay, Joe's coming now. Tim, hold.
Tim, you're in a holding pattern. Tim's probably watching. Going, just tell me when. Just yell at me when to come on.
Yeah.
Tim's in sugar balls mold.
Here she is. Let me get this banner up. I would say the one and only Joe Madden, but the one and only Joe Madden Sports is here. Hi, Joe.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
It's going great. I'm so happy you came on my show now.
I am so thrilled to be here. I appreciate you guys having me on. This is a pleasure.
No problem. Everyone in the chat's really excited. You've got a lot of great accolades as this show has started, that you do a great job, and everyone's been excited to meet you. So I figured, just like you gave me a minute to say how I got my start and what I'm all about, I kind of wanted to give you that same courtesy to tell everyone what you're all about.
Yeah, for sure. So how I got my start is kind of like fluky. So I was always betting with my guy friends. I got divorced and I was betting like with more guys. Now that turned into guys thinking they could offer sexual favors with bets and stuff like that. Absolutely inappropriate. You guys know it happens though, right, Allie?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
I'm confused. Nobody offers me inappropriate favors for my bet. I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. I'm such a ding dong, Joe. This is Detroit Lenny. He's like my.
I know Detroit Lenny. Hi.
Yeah. He knows you.
Hi. How are you?
I'm
gonna let you guys take over the airways, and I'm gonna try and catch up on last Woody. But you guys go ahead. Okay. Nice to meet you in person. Finally, continue. I'm sorry.
It's wonderful to meet you too. So yeah, so that is what happened, Allie. I wrote a huge rant on Facebook. This rant went on for pages to the point where my mom was calling me saying, hey, you got to take that down. You can't say what these guys are saying on there. And I was like, yeah, I can. This is what we put up with as females liking sports, betting sports. So from that, long story short, I got picked up by a company and I was like, this is everything I've ever wanted to do, is to sit and talk sports. Now, this was about 4.5, 5 years ago now. So it's been quite a while. I've then went out on my own, joined a couple other companies, been out on my own again. I'm just loving this industry. And thankfully, it's not as bad as when I started. I really do think there's a change coming for us women. We're not getting as much disrespect, Allie.
Well, and it's not like, I guess when I started too, there weren't a lot of us out there. And now there's a lot of us out there. So we've kind of, it's not like some fluky thing that I'm a girl and I watch the baseball. It's not that anymore. We're like human beings and stuff. We're humans with nice backs.
Absolutely. One comment I still get though, Allie, which drives me crazy, is whenever I have a fantastic run, it's who's the guy giving you the picks? It's like
the picks. Yeah.
I don't know. There's no males that live in my house except for my 18-year-old son, and he only watches football. So I don't know what they're talking about.
Where are you based out of? Are you in Canada?
Yeah, I am. Calgary, Alberta. I love it up here. So it's cold, but I don't know. It's home.
Yeah, I always wonder with your accent, and I was like pretty sure it was Canadian. We have some Canadian cappers on our site. Nick Parsons on the Insiders Room is up in Victoria. We love him. So I love listening to Canadians speak.
Well, my accent's kind of quirky. I have to tell you that. So I moved from Australia at 15. So moving here. Yeah. So this is how I became friends with like all of my guy friends that I'm still friends with. When I moved, girls were super mean. I had to like get down the Canadian accent. I came from small town Australia. So I wasn't friends with boys at that age, right? I was just one of those girls that hung out with the girls. So moving here, it was kind of a little bit hard, but I had to fake the Canadian accent till I got it down. Some words still slip sometimes, and it really throws people.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm from Houston, but then I went to college to be a baseball broadcaster. So, you take those classes where you're literally saying the lamb, and learning how to say things properly. But my dad always jokes that like a 6-pack of Bud Light and her whole college education is right out the door. Like my Southern accent flips right back in there. No problem.
I love it, Allie. You and I could definitely go for drinks and confuse the heck out of people on the 6th one.
No kidding. It's just a full game changer. Come the 6th round. Yeah. So what are your favorite sports to bet on? What's like I like college basketball and baseball. That's kind of my bread and butter. What's your bread and butter?
I love the NFL. It absolutely was the first sport I completely fell in love with. And first sport I really started betting. So NFL, the NHL, and then I really look at college football and then getting into the NBA. So I just love betting sports.
We're the perfect complement for each other then.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. I'll cover college basketball and baseball, and you do all the rest, and we'll be just fine.
There is so many teams in college basketball. That is where my biggest struggle is. I love picking out a couple of teams, but Allie, I don't know how you keep up on all of those teams.
I stay in the smaller schools is what I do, or in the smaller conferences is the way I kind of do it. And once it's like once you do it so long, you just get a feel for where you're looking and who you're looking at. And that's just my jam. That was my first love, was college basketball.
I love it. Love it.
So what are you looking at today?
Oh, I've got a couple games I'm really liking. Of course, I follow my Toronto Blue Jays. Loving what I'm seeing out of them in certain situations this year. It's funny. You watch them against like the Milwaukee Brewers and they can't get a win to save their lives, but now they're dominating against the Red Sox. So I think their game today is going to be a lower scoring one versus the Boston Red Sox. We've got Nick Pivetta coming up for the Red Sox. 3.25 ERA here on the season, and Alek Manoah starting for the Blue Jays. He's just been phenomenal. 2.05 ERA. I think the best way to take this is to look at the under 4.5 for that first 5 innings. We're paying a bit of juice at -128, but I really do think this is a lower scoring game. And then if something happens with the bullpen for Toronto, because we know that's where our biggest issues are coming with, we don't have to worry about that full game under 8 because it's moved from 8.5 to 8 now. So do like that first 5. But there's a couple other games I like as well. The Texas Rangers, I think, are going to have a great game against the Kansas City Royals. These two teams just seem to be trending in the opposite direction right now. Can't trust Zach Greinke here, 4.68 ERA. He just seems to be, I don't know, struggling. And Kansas just not able to get those hits, averaging only 3.3 earned runs, but allowing that 5.3. I think Texas at -116 is great value on the money line, but I think you can even take them on that run line at -1.5 at +135. Think it's probably a strong way to go. You could also look at their team total if you think Kansas has any ability today, because I definitely think Texas gets 5 runs on the board here. They're over 4.5 is -120. So I think this is going to be a phenomenal game with Dunning coming out for the Texas Rangers.
Boom. All right. Nice looks on that. I'm agreeing with you on both of those as well. That Blue Jays Red Sox series did really throw me off because the Sox were hot. They were rolling right along there. And then I'm all for Blue Jays this. I have pennant futures. I have like all kinds of futures, team total or team win futures. So I've been rooting for these Blue Jays. Vlad Guerrero Jr., his dad was my favorite baseball player for a long time. So now I'm all about supporting him. They made some great changes in the offseason, and they were kind of taking a while to get started. It was like, okay, you said this was going to be the preview, or last season was the preview, and this season was the movie. It's like, when's the movie start? You know, I've got my popcorn. Exactly. I'm almost done eating it. Could we get the movie going? But it feels like the Blue Jays are gaining some traction now and getting their party finally started, which is
absolutely awesome. Yeah, just don't let us have to play the Yankees anytime again soon. Yeah, which, you know, it's going to happen. But man, the Yankees just have our number so badly. But they have everyone's number, it seems like, right now.
I'm an Astros girl, and that was, you know, it's never easy when you play the Yankees. It's always going to be a good game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we do have a contest that's going on right now. That's why they're putting in their own picks. We do a contest called the Last Woody Standing. So if you see picks come up.
I love your Last Woody Standing. You're killing it, Allie. I love everything you've got going on.
Thank you. It's really, really fun. We like the communal aspect of it. So if you ever want to jump in, they start on Mondays at 1 p.m. Eastern. You just got to give me your best pick -150 on the live show. And you too can compete in the Last Woody Standing.
Oh man, I'm in next Monday. Put it on my book here. Next Monday, right? I will definitely jump in on that. That sounds like a lot of fun.
So tell the people where they can find you. I'll be on your show tomorrow, right? That's our plan.
Will.
Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow. But where can they find you?
Yeah,
and
if you guys
are up to?
Yeah, if you're looking for me, you can find me everywhere. The tag is just below at Joe Madden Sports. I am on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook. I've got a Facebook business page. Yeah, everywhere. Just at Joe Madden Sports. So check it out, you guys.
Eric Stevens on your show, and can I get him on my show? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Eric Stevens on. What's going on?
I'll send him a message. I'll tell him to send you off a message. That would be great if he came on your show.
We the Morning Woodies competed in the Circa contest last year, and we competed against Picks and Parlays team. We had 2 teams, and the Morning Woodies smashed it. We were 1 point on the bubble, 1 point outside of the money. So definitely during football season, because with old Caesar Sportsbook sponsor, might be a little conflict of interest, but we are going to play the Circa this year. So I would love to have him on when we join that.
Yeah, he's absolutely fantastic, Allie. All I hear about is stories of him sitting in the sports bar with all his customers. Fantastic person. So definitely great to have him on the show. He's so down to earth. It's unbelievable.
I've met him several times, but it was before I was me, you know, like it was my guru, as I call him, was kind of a high roller at Circa. So whenever he would show up to make bets, someone would usually pop out and give him a hat or a shirt or something like that. So I've met him several times. He's a really, really cool guy for sure.
Awesome.
All right, Joe. So Joe's picks are Blue Jays under 4.5 in the first 5. And then she's just all about those Texas Rangers today. Take them on the money line, take them on the run line, take the team total over 4.5. So those are Joe's picks. Feel free to use them as your Last Woody Standing pick if you'd like. And don't forget, follow her at Joe Madden Sports pretty much all over the internet. Anywhere you can find people, that's where you find her, just like that.
Absolutely.
All right, Joe. Yeah, thank you so much for coming on. I will see you tomorrow, and we'll do this whole thing all over again.
Perfect. Allie, it was an absolute pleasure. Love what you're doing. Keep crushing it in the industry. It was a pleasure to be your guest today.
Oh, well, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so
you.
much for taking the time. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Joe Madden. Is she not darling? I love her energy. Okay, Tim, whenever you're ready, you can cruise it on in. Oh, we got the bots again. I see. What do we got? Yankees score bottom of the first at plus 155, says Richie P. Detroit Lenny, are we waiting for game time for your gut play? Yeah, she is very pretty. I think Lenny's going to come in real quick.
Listen, Nerfy cash, Astros, Mets. Last Woody already cashed, and it's
beautiful.
Halfway through the show. Yeah. So, what was my God? I don't, I don't know.
That was it. You just cashed it.
It was kind of that, to be honest.
Yeah, you just cashed it.
But I'll have another one for game time. I'm doing Richie P is doing really well with my gut plays.
He said he's over 500.
Yeah, so I'm not betting him, just for the record. So you get on with your bets. So
I do that same thing. Like
no
my best
offense
play
to
of the
Joe.
day, I don't bet.
No offense to Joe, but Tim has amazing hair. So can we bring Tim in?
Go ahead, producer. I'm typing up his banner.
Tim, just let it flow. Go ahead.
How am I supposed to top what just happened? I mean,
everyone just
loves Joe, and then just me.
Everyone loves Joe, and then there's
me.
And then there's
Tim. Yeah,
it's like in
I think you're pretty, Tim. I think you're pretty too.
I think Nick's prettier.
Well,
don't say that. He's sitting right next to me. Don't
look, I just felt his ego inflate from here across the country.
That's all we need.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, right.
Calm down. More Earl twin ego. That's what we're looking for in life.
Tim.
No, you do not.
Tim,
no. Skip away from the egos. No, I'm sorry. I just knew she had a tight schedule today. So
that's
was
fair.
So I'm sorry.
I was watching the stream, so I heard everything. So you're good.
I'm sorry for not communicating better, Lenny.
You're fine. It all worked out in the end.
Easy.
Yeah. It's all good.
Tim's
he
easy.
likes Sunday morning.
He's cheap. He's easy.
Easy. I used to sing "Easy Like Gary's Mom" when I used to work at this restaurant, and it would piss him right off. I heard a mom joke today. They used to call them jumpolines until your mom got on one.
Oh boy. Okay.
Mrs. Earl, I do not mean that directed to you. Just saying.
No.
So we've got 2 WNBA games today, Timmy. We got Indiana and Phoenix, and we got Vegas and Seattle. What are you looking at, friend?
Yeah, we actually have 3 games. The first one's already started, but I like the over in the Indiana game. I know somebody already put the under as one of their last Woody standings. I got it at 165.5, and they got under at 169.5. So both of those could possibly hit, but I like the under. I like the over. Sorry, in that Indiana game. Just both teams don't play defense. That's what it comes down to. And Indiana is one of the higher paced teams in the league. Phoenix will run up and down with them. This is also going to be their first game without Tina Charles, which was one of their big guns, which we'll get to in the next game. But she's no longer with them. I think they might play a little bit higher tempo and just keep rolling with it. I like the over in that game. These two teams just play very fast. And then the second game is Vegas and Seattle. Speaking of Tina Charles, she just signed with Seattle, which I think makes Seattle an instant championship contender, because they were already top 4 for me, and now they just bumped themselves up even more. I took Seattle tonight. I got them -2. I normally don't grab sides all that often, and I grabbed 2 of them today, and I was on Chicago as well, and that was good. But no, Seattle, I just feel like it's the better spot. Vegas has really not looked good lately. Vegas has failed to cover in 5 straight games, and they've lost 2 out of their last 3. It's just been a little bit of a rough stretch for Vegas after their 14-2 start. They're 14-4 now. Just a rough game on the road. Seattle's a really good home team. And first game with Tina Charles, I feel like it could be like a kind of like a honeymoon effect where they just play really good the first couple times, because we tend to notice that a lot with when certain players go to teams, they normally play really good like right away, and then it normally starts to die down a little bit. So I think Tina Charles has a big night. So I normally don't do player props, but if you want to take some Tina Charles players props, that could be interesting as well. But I like Seattle to beat Vegas today. I got up to -2.
Okay, so that line went down to a 1 and even a pick 'em in some places. So I'm just going to put Storm on the money line.
Perfect. I think, even if it was -2, it'd be like a -125. So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I would just money line that, and especially under it too. But I get what you're saying, that maybe not everybody knows that this is what's happening right now, and I like your angle on this a whole lot. And then, what else was I going to say? I had another question, and now I've do you have any feelings on the total of that game? Is what I was going to say.
Over. But
you could say no.
No, I did not bet a total in this game. I would lean towards the over. The problem is, I always have to lean overs with Vegas, but Seattle's offense is third worst in the league, and their defense is number 2 in the league behind, I believe, Chicago might be number 1. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I just couldn't get after a total in that one. Vegas pushes me one way, Seattle pushes me the other way. I like this one.
Fair. It's a split. People. But it'll be fun to see how the worst offense and the second worst defense, or however you just said that, changes now that their new player has arrived.
I think their offense will be better. I don't know if their defense can get much better. They're number 2 in the league. So Seattle, second best defense. So I like Seattle.
Okay, so we're just not messing with that total one bit. No. There have been a lot of things, people moving around in the WNBA. Is there anything else to report in that realm?
That's kind of been the biggest thing. I think there was a couple other like minor things. That's the only one that I really paid attention to, because it had a big impact, because Tina Charles was the all-star for Phoenix and moving on to another team, and it was just that was just the biggest move going on right now. A couple other minor ones, but nothing to note.
Yeah, the Parlays were going off about something. I want to say it was the Mercury.
Mercury lost Tina Charles.
Okay, so then that is what it is.
Yeah, it's kind of. I remember in the beginning of the year, I mentioned, hey, I like Phoenix to win the entire thing, and then they started off bad. I figured, hey, they were getting 2 new players from the Chicago team, and they looked good last year. Maybe they might get Brittany back midway through the season, and nope. Just did not work.
What is the deal with Brittany? What do you know the update on Brittany?
She's going to have some type of court case. I think July 2nd or 3rd or something in that nature. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, somewhere in that range. Thank you, EJ. But I'm not entirely sure which date. But she still has a court date in Russia coming up.
Oh, Rickett says Plum is going to have a huge game for Vegas today. Washington alum back home. Oh, that's a good angle too. That line is definitely moving in the way of Vegas, but it doesn't mean it's correct.
And also, because if you look at the early game, that line went from Sky -4.5 to Sky -2 at closing. And the Sky are currently up 17 with 6 to go.
Do you think she's going to get 10 years in Russian jail?
Oh, I have no clue. I just know that she has a court date coming up soon. That's all I know. I don't know.
Yeah, I know you don't follow the politics of the WNBA that much.
No, I look at the numbers.
Yes, sir. I understand that. Are you liking anybody in baseball today that you want to share with us?
I'll back Joe's the Texas Rangers. I like that one. What else is going on? Of course, I'm on the Mets. I like Tajon Walker, but that game already started. I'm actually on the Red Sox. And it's just because I've backed Nick Pivetta pretty much the last 8 starts that he's made. And it's not like I blindly bet him, but I kind of blindly bet Nick Pivetta at this point, especially at plus money. I know he's going up against the ace and Alek Manoah. I can get plus money for Boston. They've been really good lately. I know they haven't won the last 2 games. They lost on a walk-off yesterday.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a good spot for Boston. It's a getaway game. Don't get swept. Move on.
I don't hate that. I have been kind of shocked at Boston, like I was telling Joe. I was a bit shocked with Boston. So you guys are over at the Picks and Parlays leaderboards. Y'all are number 2 over the last 30 days. You're up about $1,500. Is that still how are you doing? Is it mostly baseball, WNBA, direct the people into the directions they need to be going?
It's all baseball right now. Actually, WA has been kind of rough lately. But no, it's mostly baseball right now. We're on a really good run with that. I believe we're up 24, 25 units in baseball the last 30 days. So that's kind of where we're going good lately. So hopefully we could turn around the WNBA. I mean, Sky looks good right now, but just been a little bit of a rough ride, kind of like the 16-1 run earlier, kind of giving it back now.
Yeah, and that's how it happens. You guys, if you bet on baseball, you know this is how it works. And if you don't bet on baseball, this is your first year and you're just getting started, this is how it works. If you're going to get really hot, then you're going to get cold. Then you're going to get hot, then you're going to get cold. So it's just how it
100%.
works.
It works. It's the same way with every sport.
Yeah, baseball is just a long sport. So, and there's nothing else going on. So it's much easier to know like exactly how this sport's treating you. It's not just my bankroll up and down, but I'm betting on 4 different things. It's my bankroll up and down because I'm only betting on baseball right now. Yep. So there's that. How do you feel about the Reds today? Any feelings about them?
Oh boy. 1-800-GAMBLER? No, I'm kidding.
They're playing the Cubs, green and steel. We have 76%
of
the money. I like Hunter Green. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say lean towards the Reds. I did not bet it, but it would definitely be a lean towards the Reds today. I'm not a fan of the Cubs. I'm not really a fan of the Reds either, but at plus money with Hunter Green, who has been pretty. I mean, he has not been good his last couple of starts, but he's been pretty solid this year. So easy. It would be easier for me to back the Reds.
Yeah, it was his last game. He had a little bit of a doozy, but he was up against somebody. I can't remember who it was, but he was up against somebody.
Right. He was against the Dodgers.
And Kershaw, wasn't it?
Might have been Kershaw.
No.
Was it?
Yeah.
It doesn't tell me.
I don't remember. Yeah. So much baseball, so little.
Kershaw. Yeah, Kershaw.
Yeah. See, I know things. I drink and I know things. Not in that order. Not in that order. All right, Donna Cusick is going with the Storm on the money line. That's her pick. She's our official WNBA parlay expert in our group, and she likes the Storm today. So I love that. Cape, I've been cash. I'm on them today. I'm on the Rockies plus 2.5. And even yesterday I got it even money. I'm not sure what I got it today. Minus 130. Because someone, I think it was AJ's, popped into the chat a few days on Monday and said, do you know that the Dodgers have not won on the run line against the Rockies in 7 games? Well, now that's 9 games. So I've just been following that trend. I'm with it. It proved itself. Let's keep rocking with it. And they're giving me 2.5 instead of 1.5. So I like that even better. Yesterday,
Dodgers they have not been good at Coors Field. They won. I think they won opening day, and then since then have lost 6 straight at Coors or whatever.
Yeah, it's been a doozy for them. It's not their favorite place.
I don't really know about this. And we're dealing with a bunch of drama now with the Dodgers, with Freddie Freeman and Clayton Kershaw going at it. And
what happened with that? I didn't hear about that.
So after the series with Atlanta, Freddie Freeman was all emotional, getting his ring, all that stuff, and fired his agent, and was mad that the Atlanta Braves didn't really do anything. And then Kershaw goes into an interview saying something about, I hope we're not his second fiddle or whatever the deal is with that, and telling him essentially grow up. And I don't know, Padres to win the division. I don't know. It's just a weird thing going on with the Dodgers right now, and the Dodgers aren't playing well, which makes it even. I mean, they're still winning 6 out of their last 10, and they're first place in the division, but I don't know. It's just a weird spot right now with the Dodgers.
Well. Frickin' Dodgers. Okay, so I'm gonna take. I'm always happy when the Dodgers lose.
Me too. Me too.
Always.
I'm always down for a Dodgers loss, kind of like I'm always down for the Yankees to lose and the Phillies to lose.
100%. I kind of dig the Phillies, but in that, like, I don't know, in a weird way, I dig the Phillies, like how I like the Tigers. Like, fuck up, Buttercup. It'll be cool. How do you feel How you feeling? I saw your up-and-coming NBA star. I know. Is he not so fancy? And that's Corey Flagger, Rangers money line, Lenny, in case, because it's at the end of his sentence. The cheapest sex. I know, the naked bot sex. Hey, don't knock it. Don't knock bot sex, okay? Because I'm sure they have a great time doing whatever
They
they're
probably
doing.
have a great personality.
Those are my fans. They come to see me all the time. They love me. Don't hate my fans, people. Right, Cape? Stop hating on my cheap sex fans.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well,
I mean, they love Higgs
Way better
too.
than
They love
expensive
Higgs too.
sex. And at the
Yeah.
end of the day, you're still doing the thing. All right? Same conclusion, whether you pay for high priced or cheap. That's
Here,
all.
buddy. All right, Tim. Well, thank you so much for popping in. Everybody, check out Earl Sports Bets over at picksandparlays.net. Follow them at Bets Earl. Then check them out at earlsportsbets.com. They're all over the dang place. And then when you do, if you're buying their premium plays, we want to use that, but we need a new promo code. The NHL isn't even going on
Yeah,
anymore.
we need a new one.
Nick, we need a new promo. So NHL is still the promo. It saves you 20% off the entire site. We'll change that today when we do free picks and make it something that makes more sense. Like balls. I think our new promo should be balls.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Sugar balls?
I think that's too many letters for a promo code.
Might be.
Just do SB, and y'all will all know it'll be a morning Woody joke that we all know the punchline
Just
to.
SB might be too short. Just S balls.
Can you do S ball? The
S
S-ball.
S ball. S ball.
Mhm.
There you
Mhm.
go.
I mean,
I
Lex,
mean-
I don't think you're not in the last one. I don't have you. I have the only people I don't have picks from: Brian Dance, Foxy, Heath Pierce, JoJo Rabbit, and Mr. Q. Other than that, I got picks for everybody that's in.
I like this Northwest parlay: Storm, Sounders, Timbers, Mariners. I might do that just for fun, just for fun's sake, just for funsies. Okay, I got to get on those Reds because I've been rocking with these Reds. Reds and over has been my jam. What's the? It's a 7.5, so wind's probably blowing in at Wrigley then, huh?
Probably.
Okay, I'm just gonna take Reds plus 110. Bam.
Lex, are you supposed to be in? If you are, that's cool.
Okay.
I don't have you in.
I didn't see picks from yesterday's picks. Yeah, where was your pick? Did you put it on Facebook? There were a lot of y'all that I didn't get picks when I was doing this.
Yeah, there was like 10 people didn't pick, but ain't
Yeah.
nobody said that they didn't pick. So I don't know.
Donna's also taking the Mercury and the under in a teaser tonight. is what
I like
she's
the
doing.
over in that game, but honestly, if you do a teaser, both of them could cash still.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the beauty of a teaser. Crisscross that little puppy. Crisscross her right up. Okay, Tim, thank you so much for coming on the show. We're going to wrap up. We want to go over the Handicapitan stuff because
Yes,
we're
go ahead, do
getting
that.
right down to it. So I hate to boot you off, but I always love when you come on. Remember, follow him at Bets Earl. Use the promo code NHL to save on their premium plays. And Tim has taken the Fever over and the Storm on the money line today. Those are his plays. All right, Tim, have a good one. See you later, alligator.
See ya.
Bye, Tim.
Bye, Tim. See you later, Tim.
Love
Okay,
you
so-
long time. All right, now he's gone. Let's talk shit about him. No, I'm
Okay,
just
so that hair, though, really.
So that hair. I mean, no.
Your hair.
Um,
Hi, Terry Edelman. How are you, my dear? Terry, I'm not doing your round of chaos today because I moved the winners and whiners guys to today. But if you're free on Friday for total chaos, that's when I would love to have you on the show. If that's possible, I'll text you. I'll text you.
I'm going to share the screen here for
Okay, cool.
for whatever this is. Handicap 10. That's what it's called.
Let me take
I could
this
probably
off.
make it bigger. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me make it.
Cool.
Wait, no, that's the same size. There you go. So, David Tokarski's been running away with this thing since day one.
Yeah, you said
Okay,
that.
so there's today's picks and tomorrow's picks. So there's 4 picks left. It's not over, but Brian Gillihan's going to need some help from David Tokarski if he's going to get up into the first spot. Really, the battle is in right here. For like third, 33, 33, 30, 32, 32. Roberto Sagato, Mr. Q, Julie Carley, Rodney William, Pedro Moore, and Belko all are vying for some money up in there.
What happened to you? This will be the first time you don't finish in the money ever, huh?
No, I finished in like fourth, I think.
Okay.
This is probably my worst one though. I went. So in the last 3 days, I went 0, 5, and 1. That's what's happened to me the last 3 days.
That's
so
you're better than that, and I know it.
I know it's just been so. Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to limp across the finish line at this point. That's where I'm at. I'm trying to limp across the finish line. But that being said, I got I think there's only 2 baseball games I don't have a plan today. I'm heavy in some stuff today, so
I've got 6 bets already myself.
Yeah, so I cashed my Nerfy in the Astros Mets. I got the Yankees still going on today, but I like a lot of stuff. I like a lot today. So there's that. Here's what I have for. Let me pull this up.
Joe Hoff, did you? Because he put his pick in, but Joe Hoff, did you enter on Monday? That would be the other thing that could be throwing this off. Is that if I'm trying to check on Facebook, he did on Monday.
Oh no, I'm saying yes to you have to enter on Monday. Yes.
Yeah, because that could be the other thing that's throwing this off. Here's Joe Hoff right here. Joe Hoff Cardinals money line. So that had to be
for what Monday. Day was that? Monday. So the Cardinals
if Tuesday he would have taken the Angels, Cardinals, and he cashed that. Now today's Wednesday, so he should still be in.
All right, I'll put you in, Joe. Where you at?
Okay, so what's your? Do we know his new pick? What's your new pick?
What's your new pick? Here's the thing: you guys got to tell us the new pick. If you're in, you're in. That's fine.
Well, he did tell us his pick. You just told him. Hold on, I'm searching for it right now, in case we don't get to him. He said sent entry on Facebook an hour before game started. White Sox in the first 5 is what he had.
Okay,
that's I might have knocked you out, Joe. I'm sorry if I did that, or. Something happened, but we can fix it. White Sox first 5, it was 5-3. You know what? That was me, because I don't think I read all the way over to 5. I saw LA Angels 3 and then a bunch of zeros, and I was going fast this morning to try to catch up. So I think that was me, my love. But you're back in.
What's the play today?
I'm looking. Unless you Braves money line minus 145.
Okay,
got it.
All right, I'm putting it in right now.
Tony Cobbs has been super busy at work. She's been in and out of the doctor with her neck thing, and we started that company together, auctioning baseball cards. So we've been really.
How's that going? How you guys doing?
Well, I had to take Monday off to help Josh move, and Tuesday off to recuperate from Monday. So I haven't done one. She had a good round of it. Saturday or Sunday she did a break. I've still got Josh stuff to do today. I'm moving mattresses from my mom's house to Escher to my house. I'm still doing things today, so hopefully I'll get a break going tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. But it went really well when we did it. We just need to I need consistency in my life, and I don't exactly have that right now because everything is kind of just strewn about my world. So I'm working on that. Pedro likes Yankees, Brewers, Astros for the morning games, and the Astros for his last Woodies standing. Well, that game already started. Did you post it somewhere, Honey Lovin'?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let me find out.
He put it on the Facebook page because there's a lot of people that put Facebook games out because there was a lot of games that started early. That's what it is. When there's early games like that started at the same time the show does, a lot of people will put it on Facebook.
Yeah, I have Alan over there. I have Brian. Oh, he's on that Rockies run line. Love it. I don't see Pedro on here, though. Oh, wait, maybe because I didn't click on this thing.
Click on that thing.
That dang spammers.
Oh, what happened?
Remove comment and block author.
Oh, I did that one, Ashley Swanson.
Yeah. She back.
Yeah.
She back. Okay, cool. Beautiful, Tommy Kid. Nice. I'll give you a little like right there. Okay, so that we're just about done here. Yes, we'll see everyone. We'll see Lenny at game time at 5. Hold on, let me go through our rundown. You all have a great day. Well, that Handicapper is quite heated. I kind of want to join the next one and just try to do baseball first fives just to get me like back into my cap and give me something to focus on again, you know. I'm pretty sure I'm going to suck pretty bad, but at least it'll steer me in the right direction, you know.
That's fair.
Steer me in the right direction and get me back on track as far as being real.
I use it to just see where I'm at a lot of times too. Like, you know, if I'm in the right, like, you know, everybody knows I bet Nerfies, I bet first fives, I bet, you know, whatever. And sometimes I'm just hotter in Nerfies than I am in first fives or vice versa. And I use it as a tracking point. You know, I mean, I've been trying to mess with some totals lately, and hence I'm 0-5-1 in the last 3 days. But I'm dialing my shit in. So
well, now we know.
I know I'm not doing anyway this month. I'm just trying to limp to the finish line. So that's okay. I'm just giving you all some false hope for July. Then I'm going to come in and crush it.
July will be 1 year next. I mean, this is the official 1 year of us doing a Handicapper. It was Payam and Sean Austin went head to head for July, and Payam took it down. So we've been doing this a year, y'all. Can you believe that? Time flies when you're.
I saw, your Facebook memories pops up stuff. And there was a memory I did. It was a game time decision with Nick and Tim, and I was like, I was sitting at my kitchen table, and I just had some flags hanging behind me, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, damn, Lenny, your lighting's terrible. Like that's what I saw. And I'm like, what the hell was this?
That's what I always think. Like when I had that Black Picks and Parlays background, I'll like look and it's like my eyebrows are dark brown, my lips are bright, but my face is stark white. My hair's a weird yellow. It's like, what the hell? Who hired me to be in front of the camera?
Right. I'm like, this is what y'all thought good?
Yeah. This is what you allowed. So real quick, the Max Wagers Network daily lineup. Don't forget, we give you a whole block, a 6-hour block of free picks, and it starts out with Midday Money and Sean Higgs every day at noon Eastern, 7 days a week. Go there for your baseball props, for any questions you have. Go check out Sean Higgs and his producer, Tim Earle. Then you roll in right here with us on the Morning Wood at 1 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget, last Woody Standing contests start every Monday. Just parlays with Chris King. That's where you're going next right now at 2 p.m. Eastern. Back to the window with Scott and Scott at 3. I'll be on their show Friday. The Sean Miller Soccer Show at 4 p.m. Eastern, and Game Time Decision with Lenny and the Earl twins at 5. That's how it goes down every single day right here on the Max Wagers Network and Picks and Parlays. Don't forget, if you haven't already, get hooked up with Caesar Sportsbook. All right, it's kind of a big deal. Up to $1,500 in a risk-free first bet. Just use that promo code MORNING15 or find the link in the description of the video. Everybody do us a solid, like, subscribe, ring that bell for notification. No problem. Joe Hoff, even if you don't win Handicapper Time, feel good just going to the end. It's very hard.
It's an event.
That means you've only won 20% of the Handicapper Times I've entered. But think of how many people you've beat. You know, think of it that way, because there's a lot of people that join in. Yeah, all right, guys.
Usually like 50, 60 people a month. So
yeah. So 60 times 12 is a crap ton of people is what that is. Did my phone not forget 60 times 12, 720 people. Think of it that way. For next month, I'm going to do all same game picks or props. Focusing. That's what I was thinking too, is if I could like grab one game and do like a first 5 and a first 5 run line, or a first 5 and a nerfy, but just sticking right in the first 5 and just really hammering away and finding both of my picks out of the same game. So I like your strategy. I'm thinking the same thing. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Lenny, thank you again for covering yesterday while I crumbled, while I felt like the oldest lady I've ever felt like in my life. And thank you so much again to Joe Madden Sports. Oh, I know we're running late, but I want to give you guys these picks again in case you missed them. Joe Madden liked Blue Jays under 4.5 in the first 5. She liked the Rangers. I took this money line. She likes them on the run line. She likes the team total over 4.5. Tim Earle likes the Fever over 165.5, and he likes the Storm on the money line. That is second and thirded by Rickett and Donna Cusick. So that's what's up with the Get Down. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Good luck, unless you're against Lenny.
Peace.